Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claudia and this is Katie Counseling. So we're getting our ish together today and I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on. I actually filmed a video the other night, but the sun was going down and it was after work and there was people walking by. It was just kind of distracting and the lighting was not good. So we're here again today. So it's the end of March. Currently I have 211 hours on my internship hours. I have 300. Yesterday I had a 13-hour day on my site. I have never done that. I haven't done that before, but between having to miss internship days because I was sick or my son was sick, I have to kind of get it together and get enough hours, right? Because it's broken down into direct and indirect. And I was not really falling behind with my direct. I would have been okay, but I would have came very close to you know what I mean? If I miss one more day, I'd be kind of 2.5 hours out. So I wanted to kind of get ahead of this before the new month starts and be kind of on top of things, and kind of, if I have more direct than I need, that's better than having not enough, right? The semester ends the 28th. That's when I'm supposed to go on a cruise. So I am not going to leave any loose ends. And I know this semester, our teachers are yeah, we're also going on vacation, because pretty much we all get a week between the semester. We get a week off, and then the next semester starts and I have to go back to internship. So in that week, I don't have to be on site legally, because the school's not in session, I'm not paying, there's no liability, you know what I mean? So I technically, I know some people go on site on that week if they want to have hours, but I don't think that's right. I think we need a break, and I think it's not supposed to be that way. So yeah, no, I'm taking a vacation. I'm going to the Bahamas. I need it. My mental health, I need it. I'm going, okay? Yeah, so that is the goal, right, you guys? A weekend before that, I have residency, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that will be my last residency for, my last semester. But yeah, that's my last one. That will be my 4th residency. I have done 2 online residencies, and this will be the 2nd residency in person. So I'm very excited for that. But also I know it's very exhausting to do that. So I will be missing that Friday of internship, and the following Friday, the 28th, I'll be missing internship then, because I will be going on this cruise, right? The last day of the semester. So I have to make up, that's at least 5 hours of direct care there. So I have decided that this month I will be going in on Monday nights for 4 weeks, which I did last night. Yesterday was Monday, so I was there my normal morning, and then I went to lunch for an hour and 15 minutes, and then I came back, got some more indirect hours, loaded some documents, did some paperwork, and then we had our night session, another 2.5 hours of groups and an individual session and things like that. So I kind of got ahead yesterday, and yeah, in April, I also signed up to do Thursday mornings at the main facility of the place that I work for, to observe other therapists do different kind of therapy. So that will be another 3 to 4 direct hours there. So I am just, getting it done. So that's the direct part that I have to do until I go on vacation, guys. I'm just keeping my eye on the prize. The second thing I have to do is school. So with school, I have the substance abuse class, advanced substance abuse. This is the last, this is the highest level of substance abuse class you can take. I took a bunch in undergrad for a CAP certification, which is Certified Addictions Professional. I was gonna focus on that, but I pretty much got told that if I have a LMHC, licensed mental health counselor, that kind of trumps the CAP certification, because if I'm working in addiction and I'm a licensed therapist, it's kind of the same thing. So CAP certification is for bachelor level participants that get certified in addictions, and they can do certain type of counseling. So yeah, it would have been a very long process for me to do, and I'm already overwhelmed, so I didn't do that. But I took those classes, then I took the regular class that everybody has to take for addictions, and then this is the advanced addictions. So that class is going good. It's actually pretty easy for me, to be honest with you, because everything that we go over in that class is like what I do in everyday life, right? So there's, and I need to make a video on this. You guys need to remind me. It's called the ASAM level of care, ASAM. And with those levels of care, that's how you know if a client or if you're working in addictions and there's a psychiatrist and a medical, you call them patients. You don't call them clients. You have to call them patients. They are under medical supervision. So you will decide what level of care they need. If they need detoxification, if they need intensive inpatient, if they need just inpatient, if they need intensive outpatient, if they need just outpatient. So those are the levels of care, and you kind of learn the markers of where to place a client depending on the spectrum of care, depending on what they're going through and what they need, right? So you're kind of learning, like, not the medical side, but I guess the medical side of that whole process. So it's interesting. It's a good class if you like addictions, but it's also a good class because you learn a lot of documentation and how to facilitate certain groups and individual therapy in those spaces. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely take that class. There's a lot of work in these spaces, and I'm gonna tell you guys, therapists don't get paid bad, even at places. The pay is not bad. From what I've seen, it's, how do I explain it? I've seen 60 to 80 starting, and I feel like that's not terrible for interns. And I feel like you can just go up from there, and depending on what you do, it's not horrible. I honestly thought it was going to be like 30, 40. I'm not going to do that. You guys already know if you watch my channel. I definitely couldn't do that, you know. We do live in a real life world where we have to pay for things. But yeah, 60 to 80 starting, I thought that was not that bad. We're getting with the times. So yeah, what's my next thing? Okay, substance abuse class. The other class is my internship class. So until the end of the month, I have to do this tape, my second tape. I have to present it on April 16th in class. And I have to do this whole like write-up again about what the client needs, what stage of development they're at, and things like that. Side note, stage of development and conceptualization of what the client's going through is so important. And when you actually think about, like, when you're doing it in school, you're like, I'm never gonna use this, they're just making us do this. No. Like, when you're working with people, that is one of the things, like, when I'm reading somebody, let's say somebody transfers, or we have some information about a client, you can go through their whole history, and based on those answers, you can really tell what stage you're at, where you need to start them, what's their hierarchy of needs, because, you know, you can be there, oh, let's do CBT on trauma. No, this person doesn't have a home. You know what I mean? So they're not going to be worried about their trauma when they can't put food on the table and don't have a roof over their head. You know what I mean? That's not extreme, but that's just an example that I'm giving you, because there's a lot of these things where you have to meet the client where they're at. So yeah, when I get done with that, we have our supervision once a week with our faculty. Another thing I have to schedule is a final evaluation for my supervisor. Then I have to do my own evaluation of my site, and hopefully by then I will have 300 hours and I'll be done with internship 1. I'm very excited for this next chapter. I'm excited for this busy month. I'm just praying that I have health, and that's it. Yeah. So you guys, if you have any questions, let me know. I do have a bunch of ideas for videos. I'm really busy right now, you guys, so I can't just sit here and make them, but I will make them soon when I have time off. I need to do some more questions for getting into programs, more insights about, you know, getting a good site, and I just have like a lot more insight now and advice than I had before. So I will do that. Follow me at Katie Counseling over on Instagram. You guys have a blessed day. If you stayed this long, leave a little dolphin emoji down in the comments if you're a real one. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.